Okie dokie, Chatterino. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Welcome to a new Foundry video. This is the behind the scenes of making episode 2, right? So in the previous stream, we got all this set up, right? Hey, Dandy. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We added all these smelters. So what we want to look at today is add more drones to extract this. Gas Monkey as well with a tier 1 for 15 months. And we also got power being automated as well. So we don't have to work with biomass anymore. Which these can hold up to 1,800 kilowatts. 1.8 megawatts. And they're only pushing right now about 150. So these do fluctuate depending on your power demand. Hey, Joey. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Let me just pull that over there so I can see what's going on the stream. Beautiful. Right, so we've got... I need to get used to the names of the iron and the stuff, right? So we've got the drones running in here. These are bringing up this. We need to increase the drones over here.
How are you doing?
So let's start working on that. Let's get 1, 2. Start bringing these over. Grey Eyes. Appreciate the follow. Thought you was already following. Appreciate it, man. Let's... I think I'm going to move this from here. Because I'm going to make a ring around this, I think. Yeah, let's move... Let's move you. Cool. Let's mine our beautiful ore. I'm gonna just make a little pit around this. You know? Let's bring you this way. Is there a workaround for Steam to just launch the game and not the Paradox launcher? Well, as soon as you click Steam anyway, you've got to go through the kind of like launcher anyway, usually. I don't believe so. Guys, do you think it would be worth, do you know in Discord, do you know how we have the satisfactory section? Do you think it'd be worth just to change that to factory and automation games now or something as a whole, just to be diverse with the other stuff? You can still add your blueprints and everything there, and images and all that. Make a separate one. I think it's just going to be a bit too much, though. That's the only problem if we had a separate one. That's my only problem. It's like, it'd be another category. Because then, if you think about it, another game comes out in a year's time, that'd be another category, you know? Right, let's rotate these. They're going to rinse through this. Dump your planet curve? Yeah, I think we need to make it genre specific. I think that might be the best thing. Make genres for people to customize their experience with. Alright, so we're just going to add more miners down. So I want to fill up these lines. So here's a couple of tips for you that I've figured out so far, chat. The auto jumping, okay? I'll probably end up doing like a 10 beginner tips or something YouTube video. But one thing I've noticed is the auto jump, right? So right now you can see that I've got the auto jump off, but if I put the keybind on, we jump up like normal, right? So look at the speed that we're climbing up here, right? You can see how fast we're getting up these blocks. But if I turn the auto jump off, and I've got to press spacebar now to jump, you hang in the air a little bit longer. So you kind of jump up a little slower. So make sure you set your keybind to the auto jump and then turn it on when you're traversing terrain or when you want to climb and stuff. Look at the difference, you know? So make sure you turn that on. But also keep in mind, I have requested this to the devs. Belts. So right now I've got auto climb on, right? So if I go over here and walk over my belt, it walks over. If I turn the auto climb off, it stops me at the belt, right? So it stops me at the belt, so I can't walk over belt unless I go sideways or an angle or change my or spin around the camera kind of thing to bug it there, you know? So if I turn auto climb on, it takes me over the belt without a problem. But then when you're building and you're next to an edge or something, you might end up jumping over by accident, which I've found out a few times whilst building. So having that accessible is probably essential. Wait, this isn't a recipe. Machine parts, right? Yeah, that need machine parts. Okay. Cool beans. Right, let's get these. These are powered over here, but let's get the belt set up. Boring Man. Grim Reaper, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So we're gonna go from you. Oh, it's fine. We can change it on this one. There we go. Just empty the machines. So the belts are 160 items per minute, right? Each of the drones only provide around, on average, 60 yield per minute. This is on average. The only time this will fluctuate is one, when the machine is full, or the further the drones have to travel to an ore block. So when a drone has to travel further, it's going to take longer, which means the yield will be coming down per minute. I'm going to keep that in mind as well. Have we found the sky blocks limit? So it is pretty high, and you can actually go pretty low as well, deep into the mine. Nice. Beautiful. YouTube videos doing pretty good. I'll put that to one side. Keep an eye on it. Right. So now that we've got these drones up, we have these four merging onto one line. This is obviously bottleneck right now because we're full in our storage. So our storage is here. In our storage, we do have we can lock storage spots, which is pretty cool. And then we've also got the plates over here. We are making the machinery parts in this assembler and making the machinery parts are in this one. No, this is the rods. Rods are going into here. Machinery parts are being made into there. This is making the science packs. The science packs goes into this storage and then goes straight into the laboratory. So, research-wise, not let me download, just saying coming soon after purchase. Refresh your Steam, Boosh. Everyone had that problem and it seems to be resolved now. So if you refresh your Steam, close it fully down by right-clicking in your system tray. Let's add a couple of lights, chat. Let's research some lights. Yeah, research lights. Lights research. Also, added 3 miners to each resource. Yeah, just give that a check boost and it should be all good for you, dude. Let me know if you're all fine, you know. Okay, that's that line resolved. So now we're at full 160, which means everything along here is going to push. But that's fine. We got the storage. The plates was definitely what we needed. What do we want to look into next? So we want to look at automating wire coils, which come from rods. And then we want to make electronic components, which comes from rods and wires. So which we can do on this side. So let's remove the drop pod. And let's extend this foundation out. It might be worth for us to automate the foundation pieces, which comes from plates and rods. So we might look into doing that as well. But that's an intake right now. I need to change this intake location, or I can pull it out from here, to be fair. Rods to come down here to make machine parts. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get you coming from building to belt. You to come down here. We'll get you to turn right along here. We're going to make... Let's get 2 manufacturers, 2 assemblers. With... to make wire, because I feel like that could be an important material. So let's go from... let's get a panel there, and we'll get a panel there. We'll then get more of them being built, so I need some more of them. Some inserters. Let's get rid of you. Belt to building. Belt to building. Intakes. We want you to be wire. We're going to want you to be wire. And then we're going to get a belt to come along here. Yeah, I'm going to get a belt to come along here. We're going to get you to turn along this way. We are then going to get a storage. Here. Well, then we'll get the wire to come in said storage. Say around here. Right. Did work, thanks. Never seen that. Yeah, it can happen with a lot of games, especially like updates and releases and stuff. Yeah, just give it a cheeky little refresh and you'll be all fine. Right, that's that. We want to make sure these are set to outputs. And we want to make this set to output to start bringing the rods out of there as well. Which means we should not start making wire, which we are doing. So we are now making blinking wire. So, I did 2 assemblers for wire into storage. 22002. Save, new 2002. Save. So we can even bring these rods down here for something else. So in here, we need rods and wire to go into something else, which is perfect because we can do it right here. So let's dig it up here. For all you guys playing now, have you all changed your keybinds? Question mark. I'll set your keybinds up and everything. Okay, so how do we want to do this one? Do I want to do one manufacturer for the... I think we'll do one. Machines? One. Did you start a new save? No, this is episode 2 of the YouTube series. So this is the one we started yesterday on the VODs, Blitzy. So the video thing that come out, yeah. Video that come out yesterday. Today, sorry. Right, so we want wires from you to go into you. We want to set you to output. Oh, why did I put a storage down? I don't need a storage. I need a manufacturer. You are going to be making me some electronic components. We're going to bring this these rods all the way down here to this spot, where then you're going to go into an input into the machine as well. So you should now be making electronic components. Fill that in. We're going to want an output. Building to belt. Belt to building. You. I'm going to set you to outputs. Then we're going to put a storage right here. And that'll be storing the components. So we added assembler for components. Into storage. Oh my god. Oh my god, hello. She's starting with Grandpa Team. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing because we've got a lot on me right now. So we've got like a couple of stacks. But I've got all this other stuff. I'm not worried about all that stuff just yet, you know. Hey Louise, how you doing, man? Good to see you, good to see you. Okay, so now we've got that. Did we get that research complete? I believe we did. So we've got lights, which is in here. Let's make a couple of them. What's our grid status right now? 1,000 megawatts. That's perfect. Lights. Do. Bam, bam, bam. You want to try this game now a little bit? Yeah, give that link a click. Exclamation mark Foundry. So let's do 1.0. What do you mean? Bow, bow, bow. Do, 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 do.
Fluid intake immediately.
I will do. Oh, actually, I'm going to have my coffee. Thanks, Cornell. Oh. Look, I shall catch up in the morning. Night all. Good night, Phil. Have a good one, man. They'll be up on YouTube in the morning, by the way. It saves you watching at a lower bit rate on Twitch, you know. So they'll be up tonight after stream. How does this game compare to Factorio, Satisfactory, and Tectonica? Okay, you're gonna notice a lot of things. The thing about Factorio, it brings in the whole crafting system like Factorio has, right? So you can automate everything. It has the same building menu kind of as when you right click and all this kind of stuff. You can build multiple. It goes into, if I build, let's say, for example, some conveyor belts, you can see it making it in bottom left hand corner as a queue system. So you can automate your conveyor belts and all this kind of stuff. The same thing it has as Satisfactory is it's first person. That's it. With Tectonica, it's got the same building style and belt placement as Tectonica. So you are building on a grid system to keep everything aligned and all your OCD kind of stuff. And foundation power. So you do have foundation powering. So you don't have to put cables everywhere yet. It's an endless open world. It is seed generated, so it's randomly generated as well. Procedurally generated, sorry. You can go into mines. There is elevators, so you can go up and down into mine shafts. There's some mine carts later down the line. There's drones, all that kind of stuff. There is fluids, so you can do some stuff with fluids, but that's later on, which we've not got to yet. So think of Factorio's tech tree. Think of Factorio's research. So you have your research here. You have the yellow ones, which you can research, obviously. The red ones, which you can't. You have 5 different tiers of science packs. You have blue, red, green, yellow, and purple. That all can go into the research building, which is this one over here. So we are automating the blue science pack, which goes into here. And then obviously that does the research. That's basically the comparison. It has its own unique spin, being a voxel-based factory game where you can go into mines. So think of Minecraft and Technic if you ever played them way back in the day.